We're going to Buc-ee's.
All right, good morning. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. And one thing about Jesby and I is we're gonna do something random and we're gonna bring our kids along with us.
No. Yeah.
You guys don't wanna go?
I don't know.
Yeah. Yesterday, like, I was watching videos and it seemed like it was not too crazy. Like, during the day, like, people were saying they were getting in and out, but then around like 7:30, the line was like completely backed up on both sides. The freeways were backed up. So I feel like it was like people getting off of work and they were just like, you know, going after work. But that's why we decided to go. I'm spitting. I'm so excited. I'm spitting. That's why we decided to go early in the morning. And it just so happened that Jesby has to run an errand, so he gets to go in a little late to work today. So it worked out in our favor. Let's see. This is what I don't know. Actually, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I'm just gonna let Buc-ee's tell me what to get.
Buc-ee's gonna choose for you?
Yeah. I definitely it's here now. Like, it's really close to us too. So I'm not gonna go crazy on like the food stuff, but I am gonna go I'm gonna do like souvenir stuff because this is our first time ever going to a Buc-ee's. After that, like, the excitement's over. I mean, the excitement's still there. It's still cool, but this is just like the first time, you know? So come with us to Buc-ee's in Goodyear. First one in Arizona. First time going for us. We're super excited. All right, we just got here. You can see the big beaver in the back. We're about to walk in. Let's go. Oh my gosh, can I have a sticker? Thank you so much. Ah! Dad, what do you think of Buc-ee's? He's got to bring Anna back, so don't tell her he came. Sure, guys. All right, back from Buc-ee's. 1,000 out of 10 experience. It was literally everything that, it was even more than I expected it to be. It's seriously so huge. And I'm a sucker for a gas station. I love QT. Like, QT was mine and my husband's things. Like, we would go out of our way to go to QT. Like, so now this is just like even better. QT who? Anyways, I'm gonna do a little haul. We had some food. We got the brisket taco, which I personally did not like. Jesby got like the beast breakfast burrito or whatever. And we got beaver chips and this like jalapeno candied cream cheese dip. Oh my gosh, that was the best thing. That literally was by far the best thing that I got. We got like cotton candy. I'm just trying to think of all the things that we've already eaten. Oh, the boys all got ices because there was like a huge icy wall. And Jesby and I had a coffee. But of course, you know, we couldn't go without getting the beaver nuggets. They are whatever. I mean, they're good. They taste like corn pops or whatever. So yeah. Where can I put this stuff? What else did we get? Oh, I had to get this little Buc-ee's little mini bucket. They didn't have like any of the big buckets, but I don't know what I would use it for anyways. But this little mini bucket, so cute. You guys know I like to collect little tiny things. So that was cute. We got that. Jesse got this shirt. It's like the Arizona one, which I'll probably wear this too because, you know, it says follow me to Buc-ee's. This one's cute. I got this shirt. That, and then it just says peace, love, Buc-ee's. I wanted an Arizona one, but I don't know, I thought this one was cuter. And then of course I had to get some stuff for my junk journal. I didn't get a banana pudding because I didn't know how fast we were going to come home and I didn't want to eat it right then, so I didn't want it to go bad. Next time we go, I'm going to try the banana pudding for sure. But I got some stickers for my junk journal. This one too. And then we got this magnet. And we got, well, I got this for my purse. A little charm. And we got this tote bag. These were supposed to be really popular. The guy said that the best flavor is the bold and spicy. So let's try them. I think they're just like oyster crackers or something with just like a lot of seasoning on them. Or oh my gosh, I can smell the a lot of salt. These are good. Whew. Those are so peppery. Okay, that's all in that bag. What else did we get? Oh, we got dried mango. They had a ton of stuff. I need to go faster. Actually, this can be used for the vlog. So we got dried mango. We got beaver tots. We got this little guy. Mono got this little guy. He like wraps around the arm. We got other stickers. We got beef jerky, the hot and spicy beef jerky. And we got a paddle tail. And that is about all that we got. Yeah, it was so much fun. We can't wait to go back. Seriously, it was honestly like, I have been obsessed with Buc-ee since I've seen it on TikTok, like years ago. Probably when I first got TikTok. I'm like, I need to go to Texas. Whenever we go to Texas, like we need to do a road trip. We need to go to Buc-ee's. We need to go to Buc-ee's. My cousin went to Buc-ee's one time and I was like, I want to go to Buc-ee's so bad. So finally got to. All right. Just to preface, I'm parked. I'm not driving. My dad is my biggest fan. He's always watching my vlogs. No, just kidding. But he made a comment on Sunday and said like, oh, did you hear about the vlogger who got into a car accident and then she didn't get any payout from her insurance because they went back and they seen that she was like videoing driving all the time? And so basically, instead of just coming out and telling me like, hey, don't be driving and recording, like I don't think it's a good idea, he had to like make up a story to tell me that. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's true. I don't think so. I told Stephanie like, yeah, he had to lie just to tell me not to video while I'm driving. But anyways, these boys just woke up. It's 8 o'clock and we have to go and take Jesby his breakfast and his lunch because he forgot it this morning. But anyways, I made him a burrito for his sandwich. I wish I would have videoed it. Maybe I'll start like on TikTok making a little like a little series of like making my husband his lunch. I used to wake up at 5 a.m. and make it for him, so like his breakfast would be hot and then like he would have his lunch. But then he started leaving for work at 5 a.m. because he has to be there earlier, and so that's just a little too early for me. But I don't know, maybe I'll start waking up early again, who knows. But anyways, right now we are gonna go and drop it off to him, and then we do have to come back home because we have to do school and have stuff to do around the house. But maybe we can make a little pit stop if it's not busy. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Tell the vlog who's the best wife in the world.
What's your name again?
Mateo.
Mateo? No, you are. Of course you are.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I said something about it, but Jesby was in a car accident a few weeks ago, and it was like the other person's fault, so we're like working with the insurance and stuff. He finally got a rental car, but we have to like send pictures and like more detailed pictures and videos of the car that was crashed because they're going to total it out. And so he's been like saying like, oh, I'm gonna have to do it on the weekend because like he just doesn't have time. He's been working really late hours recently, and I'm gonna be a good wife and I'm gonna clean it up for him, even though I really don't want to. But I know that in the long run it's gonna help both of us because we're gonna be able to get this settled faster. And he really wants to go riding this weekend, and he wasn't able to go last weekend for Father's Day because like his friend ended up canceling or something. And so I want him to be able to go riding. And we're a team, right? So when one person needs something, we got to help them out. So I chose the worst time to do it, but it's like 1 o'clock, but I want him to be surprised when he comes home, even though he probably knows that I'm already going to do it because I had to get his keys from him when I went and took him his food this morning. But my intentions were just to go drop off the food, come right back. But we attempted to go to Buc-ee's. Ridiculous. It was crazy. I can't even believe that it was so crazy. There was like lines coming off of Bullard. There was a line going up that you had to like go around their little barricade or whatever. And there was like a line all the way up to from the entrance of Buc-ee's to Van Buren after the next light too. So it was honestly just too crazy. So I was like, yeah, we're not gonna go. And my mom really wants to go, so we're probably gonna go on her day off the next time. Because I think she's off on Monday, and hopefully maybe we'll be able to get in. But so anyway, so we didn't go there, but I did take the boys to Chick-fil-A just to play for a little bit, and now I'm gonna see if they'll help me clean the car. So it's 1 o'clock. Let's see how long this takes. Okay, so you girls know that like one super really good energetic week that you have. I'm in that week right now, and I cleaned the car yesterday for Jesby, and I think I did a really good job. The only thing is like I want to take, okay, first of all, I'll talk about this later because I want to get out of here at the garage because it's hot, but I just want to show you guys something. I'm gonna stand in front of it, but we moved into our house like, I don't know, 5 years ago now. And when we moved, we came from like a little like 2-bedroom condo. It was maybe like 800, 900 square feet. and we moved, and we didn't think we had that much stuff. And we moved into a house that's like 1,500 square feet, whatever. We like still had a lot of stuff. Anyways, I was like in the garage a lot yesterday because I was cleaning out the car, and I'm not really that much in the garage, but this wall of boxes, I'll turn it around after I'm done recording, but this wall of boxes stood out to me because those boxes have been there since we moved 5 years ago, which means that like Mateo was like 6 years old, right? So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 boxes and one big tote and one like half the size of the big tote. So 14 things that haven't been opened in like 5 years. I would say 4. I think I'm being a little over exaggerating. I think we moved in like February of 2022. So 2022, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, 4 years. So I was like, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna go through a box a week, and I would like be adventurous and say go through a box a day, but let me stop this and show the box before I go inside. But this is it. All the stuff that we haven't gone through since moving, and it's just kind of like here. Okay, so anyways, I would say like going through it a day, but that's not gonna happen. That's just being overzealous, and then I'll never get it done. And we're changing things up in our lives, which means we're trying to do things better. And that's like what I used to do. I used to like be like, oh, yep, I'm gonna clean the garage, and then I would like go crazy and try to do it all in one day, and then I wouldn't get it done, and then I would just be burnt out from doing it again, and then I would just get overwhelmed with all these other things. And so this year I'm taking it slow. I'm being more mindful about like I don't have to get it all done in one day. That doesn't mean that I'm not getting the task done. I'm not completing it. So I'm thinking about doing one a week, and I'll probably do like a little series on TikTok of like what's in the box or something. I am 90, I want to say 99, but I'm like 96% sure that it's all toys. We'll see like what it is, because like I'm pretty sure that it's all toys, and we don't really need toys anymore. So, and I want to say some of them are probably even new. We like you guys have no idea. Like I know it seems like let me sit down because I'm gonna go into a little spiel here. I know it seems like I spend a lot now, and that's actually been one of the main lessons that I've been learning from vlogging, is like learning my habits, learning about the things that I'm doing. And I do like to spend money. I do like to go out and shop and stuff like that. But I've gotten so much better. And when we were like first married, first starting out, or like when we only had Mateo and Diego, like I would spend so much. Every time we went to the store, the boys got a new toy. Every time, like every day I would like be getting a coffee. Every single day we would like, oh, we're bored, let's go to Chick-fil-A. Oh, we're bored, let's go here. And so like that's just because I was like in this place of like I just wasn't happy, I wasn't feeling good, and I thought that buying stuff was always gonna make me feel good. Like how insane I am is like when we found out we were pregnant with our third, Armando, I was just like, it was a little surprise. It was a little shocking, not gonna lie. And I was like so upset, and I bought an $800 stroller, a Wonderfold wagon. Yeah, I have changed, but I'm even changing even more because like last week as I was editing, I'm like, oh my gosh, like literally I've been spending too frivolously, and I need to chill out. Like there's things that we want to do, and like for example, I want to get a lifetime gym membership, and we went to Buc-ee's and we spent like a little over $200, and it's like I could have paid for the month of a lifetime gym membership doing one little trip at Buc-ee's. That's stupid. Like, I need to start spending my money more wisely. So, it's about to be like the last 6 months of the year. And right, July, August, September, October, November, December. Yeah, the last 6 months of the year. And we're locking in. It's already been really hard. Jesby and I like got into an argument already about it yesterday, and we barely started it like yesterday. So, like, it's gonna be hard because both of us, like, I'm like, I want to spend money, and he's like, makes the money, and he's like, if you want to spend it, go ahead. And so now we like, I don't know. It's just like a bad combo. Usually there's like always one person in the relationship that's like really great with money, and then they help keep the other one on track. For us, it's like neither one of us are that person. And sometimes I need to be like, oh yeah, I want to get this. And he needs to be like, no, but instead he's like, oh yes. And so, then when he says no, I'm like, what? And like, cause I've never heard it before. It's crazy. It's crazy. Thank you for coming to my counseling session. Thank you for being my counselor. No, but seriously, we are locking in the last 6 months of the year because we have 2 trips coming up. So we're going to San Diego at the end of July, and then we're going to LA in September. Mateo will be 10. We're going to Universal Studios, and we're kind of just like hanging out there. So we already have those plans. So we're not going to change those, but everything else that like comes up. So if you catch us saying no, it's not because we don't want to, but it's because we're trying to like follow a strict plan and like not, I don't know. I don't even know. We're just like, we have some goals in mind for 2027. And so we know that if we like want to meet those, then we have to lock in. So we're on an allowance now, and we'll see how that goes. What was the whole point of me starting to talk about that? I don't even know. But the whole point of it all was that I'm going to start the series of like going through all of that stuff. So like going through the boxes, because like if I go outside, I'm going to spend money. And so, but also we need to go outside because the boys need to like get out. So if you know of any like cool free things, I think we usually get the Children's Museum membership, and honestly it pays for itself because the boys love to go and hang out there. And so, so we homeschool, but we use ESA funds. And if there's any homeschooling moms that are like real hardcore homeschooling moms, don't come for me. I know you guys don't think that ESA is homeschooling, but whatever, it is. And we already got their curriculum. We just got them a desktop computer. We got them basically like all the things that they're gonna need for, and then they're gonna get their funds for like the new school year. So we'll replace like their books and stuff like that. But they have a little bit of extra money. So I'm like, okay, what is some fun things that we can do? So I think we're gonna get the Children's Museum membership. I only have to pay for myself, and then they'll get reimbursed for theirs. And then I'm thinking maybe like a science museum or something like that. I'd love to get a zoo because they can get reimbursed for the zoo membership, but it's so hot, so we're not gonna go right now. So I think we'll just do those 2. And so they're like learning and they're playing at the same time. So that will be things that will technically, girl math will be free, so I'm not spending money on. But yeah. Yesterday I cleaned the car, and then because I was like on this tangent of like having energy, I like came in and I'm like, everything needs to be cleaned. So I like took all my stuff out of the schoolroom because we got a new desk and we got a desktop computer for them. So we have to make room. There's like no room. And I don't know if you can see. This was gonna be our so I had this cleared off, and then I ended up putting all the stuff back on it because I took my little area that was over here. So this was supposed to be the music corner, but we don't use this piano. And initially I had taken it from my dad because I was like, oh, that's gonna be a cute decoration in the schoolroom. It matches like schoolroom, music time, whatever. The boys will play the piano. They're all like kind of more interested in the drums. They are kind of interested in the piano, but this one needs to be tuned. It's super expensive to like fix it and tune it, and you have to keep up with it. So I want to just get rid of this, and then we will get like a keyboard if they express interest in that. And then it'll be like less room. So I think that will clear up some room, and I still don't know where to put Oreo, but I'm thinking about like moving the drums and putting him there in the corner. So we'll kind of see. But the schoolroom is pretty much like empty right now. I don't know if you can hear my echoing. And so I started doing all of that. So I moved all of my stuff. Let me flip. Surprise. This is the real stuff. The stuff I'm always afraid to show you guys, because I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna judge me. But you know what? I don't really care anymore. Anyways, so then after I like started moving the stuff from the school, I started moving the stuff from in here and like taking all the stuff out, trying to figure it out. Anyways, this train table, I'm getting rid of it. If you want it, let me know. It's free. Just come pick it up. I'm also washing clothes. See, this is my brain. It starts like going on these tangents of all these things. But anyway, so this train table with all those toys and all those toys, we really don't need any more toys, guys, I promise you, was over here in this corner, and we were just stacking it up because it was behind the couch, and so nobody would ever see it. And I'm like, that's literally not helpful. So I moved it, and now I'm gonna go through all of those toys and get rid of the ones that we don't need. But I moved it, and now you see my dirty chair. But and I put my little thing over here. But actually, I think I wanna. Okay, I think I kind of like this better, and then I can use my allowance and go to the Goodwill and maybe get like a little side end table or something here. And I know it seems unconventional, but I don't really have a lot of room right now, and our layout of our living room is just so weird. So we got to do what we got to do. We're keeping all the bookshelves right here, and so I want like a little reading corner. So I feel like this makes the most sense for me to like have my stuff here until I can get my room situated, and like my craft room and stuff like that going once we move over. So this will be like my little space, and then we'll fix all of this, and then this chair will still go right here. So it's just like, it's just kind of like a little small reading nook thing. Anyways, that's what we've got. Anyways, that's what I'm working on right now. If you have any like ideas or suggestions about like how something would look good, comment or text me, let me know, because sometimes I just don't really know. And honestly, I've never really like, again, you're my counselor, don't forget. I've never really like decorated a place that we lived before. One, because we were like renters, and I've always felt like that was stupid. Like, oh yeah, like we're renting the house, why would I decorate? And like, why would I decorate when we're just gonna move? So then like I would never do that. But then now that we like, this is our own home, I'm like, well, I can paint, I can take stuff down, I can knock stuff out, I can put stuff in, I can do anything that I want. And I still haven't done that because I don't know, trauma. I don't know. Is that something? Is that like a, might ask ChatGPT. But yeah, we're decorating now. We're doing stuff now. We're getting our lives together. Last 6 months. Let's do it, guys. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing right now that's like helping you lock in? Give me some advice. Give me some tips. Help me. Save me, please, from my budget. Anyways, whatever I'm doing today, I'll record some content. I have not been able to get a freaking Amazon Flex. I don't know what's going on. Like literally there's just like no Flex is available. And now there's like this like request option where you can like go in and request in advance and like you could pick 6 and then maybe you'll get it. And I'm like, okay, are all these other people getting them before me? Because I like have my alarm set to go and request them because you can only do it at like 8 in the morning and 8 at night. And I'm still not getting them. And it's just like, okay, that was really helping me not have to have a budget. But now I'm not getting that extra and I really want it because when I did Amazon Flex, it like helped us pay for our entire New York trip. And we're about to go on a trip in a few weeks and I want the extra money. So I don't know what's going on with Amazon Flex, but they need to get it together. And it's been like Prime Week or whatever. So I don't know, maybe I have one tonight. So finally, I have one tonight, and hopefully that's good news and the cycle keeps continuing. But we're also babysitting for a friend, and we have a busy day. But let's get into it. Okay, guys. I'm making dinner because we're budgeting, remember? And right now, I'm not trying to spend my money on food. And usually I don't want to cook on the weekends, but we're gonna do it right now. So, oh my God. Actually, I'm just thinking about that and like, I don't like to cook on the weekends. We're gonna have to like put a budget in there for, like a thing in there for not eating on the weekends. I mean, not cooking on the weekends, but is that, it's not good. I don't know, guys. We're doing more of like, we did Dave Ramsey. Let me actually get my mic thing. Hold on. This thing on? Okay. So we did Dave Ramsey in like 20. It was like the first small group that we joined at church. So my husband used to go to church with me. He currently doesn't anymore. He currently doesn't anymore. But that's his journey. That's his story to tell. And he's not like, he'll like share whatever. But anyways, he doesn't really go anymore with me. But our first small group that we ever joined at church was Dave Ramsey. And we were doing pretty good. We actually like paid off. Honestly, we paid off most of our debt. I want to say that we had like maybe just like his student loan, and maybe it was like 1,500. It was something like we were doing really, really good. We were budgeting, we were doing good. And then I want to say this is probably like in like 2023, like September 2023. Anyways, we were doing really good. And it couldn't have been that long. Because we like, I don't know, I think it was because we started going to church there in 2023. Anyways, time is just like going. But yeah, so we were like doing good. And if you've never heard of Dave Ramsey, like the whole like premise is like live like no one else so that way you can like live and give like no one else in the future. And so it's just like paying down all of your debt. There's like baby steps, there's all these things that you do. We went to like the conference with Dave Ramsey there downtown. Like we were like pretty like we were like, okay, yes, we don't want to have debt. Like we're not the type to, I mean, we spend money and we like stuff, but we'd like rather go do stuff than like spend money on stuff. So like our van's paid off, our car's paid off. It sucks now that he just got into an accident because like they're gonna total it out and it's an old car, so it's not like we're gonna get a ton of money for it, but he could still fix it, I think. So anyways, that's a whole nother thing. Have you ever been in an accident? Because that's like honestly a headache.
but it was the other guy's fault, and their insurance is like taking care of everything, so that's good. I'm making rice and I'm actually making what I was gonna make for dinner last night because remember I told you guys we kind of got in a little tussle because I was mad at him, so I didn't make any dinner. I don't even know what they ate, honestly. I was like upstairs, but we're back. It was just a little minor inconvenience, but anyways, so I'm making rice and at Aldi they sell this marinated al pastor, and it's just like chicken breast, and it's like $3 a pound, so it's like really cheap, and monobans can eat it, which is like very that doesn't happen often. So whenever I don't really know what to make, I kind of like run to Aldi because that's like a cheap meal, and I know everybody likes it. So yeah, I'm just gonna make tacos and rice. But anyway, so back to the Dave Ramsey thing. So it's basically all about like paying off your debt and um like cash is king. I like agree with the things that he's saying, but also like I don't know. I think in the world that we live in today, like credit, like when he came up with this was like a long time ago. But I don't know. He knows better than me because obviously, like, look at him. But anyways, so we are like, they it also like what he teaches you is that like every dollar needs to go somewhere. So like when you get paid, like every dollar has to be accounted for, or else you're just going to spend it. And what we found is like that's so true because literally he would get paid, and then we would like obviously we'd pay our bills, we would like put whatever into the savings, and then whatever was left over we would just go willy-nilly with it. And I hate that I just said that, but whatever. um we would just like go crazy with it, and like we would just do whatever we wanted, right? I'm buying coffee, I'm taking the boys out to eat. I'm telling you, like the weekends I didn't cook, we would just be eating out. Like if I wanted something I would just buy it. Like we would just be spending the money, and then the next week would come, and then the same thing would happen. And it's like we were taking care of our responsibilities, but also we weren't responsible with what we had. So like we just want to change that up. We just like want to be different about that now because we're seeing like, okay, if we would have just not and like I was saying, we were kind of just like spending whatever and then till the next week, and then like we were still kind of following Dave a little bit because we were like paying more like towards we put a little bit back on a credit card, but so we were paying more towards that, and then like we were like keeping our emergency fund. We were like trying to get 3 months of like our expenses going, whatever. We're still doing good. It's not like we're like doing bad, but we just like we're realizing like there's more things that we want to do in life. And if we weren't like going to Buc-ee's and spending $200 just because we could, um like I wouldn't even say just because we could, because like if we're like, yeah, it's just it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And so like again, like I said, like I want to have the lifetime membership. Like we want to like take more trips next year. We're thinking about potentially going to Japan. Like we want to like get the boys passports, like things like that it's just like, yeah, we don't have to like go and buy stupid stuff when we can actually like do something better with the money. I just want to start to steward our money well. I just want to start to steward the things that we have in our home well right now.
Like the way you help me escape. No, the day is and nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled around. I was getting kinda used to being so unloved.
All right, vlog. Honestly, what really sucks is that the kids really are asleep, and like the only carts that they have is like these little ones, and so like kind of sucks, but we might just have to work with it. But anyways, we're back at Buc-ee's, and I'll do a little glimpse around. It's honestly not that busy. We like drove by and we seen like it's not that busy, so we're like, get off. There's people here, but I don't think it's that busy. But let's check it out. This is it, the parking lot at 4 in the morning on a Friday. I mean, there's a lot of people here, of course, but it's like not that busy. Let's go inside and explore. This man had to wear his whole Buc-ee's fit. He wasn't playing. This is our second time here, but oh my gosh, we do have some lines. I feel like this is definitely like a little bit busier than when we came the other day at like 6 in the morning. Would you say it's busier or?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah?
Like way more busy.
Then when we came at 6 in the morning?
There's a line for the brisket.
There is a line for the brisket. I wonder if I can shortcut and just get the chips. No, I just want you guys to be able to see the difference of when we came like the second day on Tuesday at 6 in the morning, and now like there's basically nothing. Like this is what I expected it to be like when we came, but like this place is like bone dry. Even the chips, like the snacks, there's no banana pudding, there's like nothing. But we're here. Get this man a job. He just picked that up and put it in there. Guys, this bathroom is huge, and you get like your own little room, and it's so clean. And the freaking toilet paper is like nice filling toilet paper. It ain't no gas station toilet paper. You like clean the seat with this, and top notch. They have like all these paintings, and you can like buy them. Oh, look at that one. Another successful Buc-ee's trip.
Look how deep.
We actually have to get gas, so we didn't like not stop for a reason. But my allowance, spent my allowance already for the week, and it's barely Friday, so. Well, actually, I spent $32, and so that leaves me like $17 left or something. I'll show you what we got inside. Okay, we weren't actually crazy because we needed gas, so we stopped for a reason. I mean, sure, did we need to stop here? No, but it was open and available, so we came. Gas is $3.59 a gallon for regular, and yeah, I can't believe how many people were here right now, like at 4 in the morning. It was so crazy. It's super fun though. I loved it. Let's see how much it takes to fill her up, because we were like on E. Yeah. All right, so let's do a little haul of what we got, and let's do a try. I got a cherry limeade soda, and so did Jesby. It tastes like from Sonic. It's really good. I also like the pineapple cream soda. Probably not gonna drink all of this because it's 4:30 in the morning, but I just wanted it just for funsies. I actually tried like all the sodas. So, well, you know, I was gonna get my chips and dip. This is gonna be not good for me. This is just gonna be like funsies, you know, just for fun. I'm not gonna do it all the time. And I got these because I really liked the texture of them, but I didn't like the flavor. They were just like way too spicy. So I saw on TikTok that somebody said that the ranch ones are really good, so let's try them. they're not really good, I'm gonna give up on these. They're good. You wanna try, babe?
No, I'm good.
Look, I think I might give up on these because they're like too salty. I'll eat them because we bought them, but probably never buy them again. These were the only flavor that they had. They really were so out of so much stuff, guys, and I wasn't gonna wait in line for the food. And they stopped serving brisket, like the sandwiches and stuff anyways, so I got these. Let's try them. They smell so good. Okay, now these I can get with. Wow.
What is it?
Oh, good. Yummy snack. Okay, I like those. These are the dill pickle potato sticks, right? What else did we get? Last time we got the sweet and dried mangoes. So good. We ate the bag up. I got these because I love these. I actually like getting them from Sprouts, but they stopped selling just the plain cherry sour ones, and now they just do an assorted flavor. So let's see if these are better than Sprouts.
Is it assorted flavor?
Huh?
What are those?
Assorted flavor. Okay. They're decent. I'll hide these from the kids because sometimes they'll last me a long time, because sometimes I just want like one candy. And I know you're gonna laugh at me, but I kept like a bag of the Sour Patch little things for a long time, like the little small bag, because I just wanted like one candy, just to like sweet tooth. Okay, then we got the cashews. This vlog is about you guys being my counselors and also Buc-ee's. Last but not least, the main event, the lemon bar and the pecan bar. This is what the lemon bar looks like. I'm not gonna try the pecan bar tonight because it's sugared out. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted food. I didn't want to wait in the line. Oh, I should have got a sandwich. Oh well. Yeah, you wanna try it? You want the pecan? Do you guys say pecan or pecan? What do you say, babe?
I think I like that.
Well, these were not yummy.
Plus.
Yeah, I think there was like one other flavor, but to be completely honest, I'm not even gonna try it because these though, they're just like such a thick chip.
Yeah. They're not like the Lay's.
Dude, I love these. Let me try the other flavors of those for sure. Okay, well guys, it's 4:35 a.m. We're going back home. We're going to sleep. It was fun, right? Oh, what I was thinking about saying was that we got off of Bullard at around 3:44, drove all the way up, turned back around at Yuma, came back up, got into the store, and now we're leaving. I got gas, and now we're leaving at 4:36. So it really was like a 45 minute little transaction here, but I got $17 left in my budget for the week. I shouldn't want to buy anything anyways. We'll see. Maybe I'll save it so that way next week I can have more. But good night vlog. It is the end of Friday, but it's technically Saturday morning. I have my niece Veda's show this Saturday. I need to go to Costco because I don't want to go on Sunday. Do I want to go tomorrow? I don't know. But good night. Good morning. All right, vlog. Going to Buc-ee so late last night was a bad idea because I woke up late. And now I'm running late, but I'm at my niece's show. And hopefully I can get my dad to take me out to lunch after. We'll see. Right there.
Let me see if I can read this. Hold on, I have to zoom in because I'm old. Okay. We are Chemical Heads. We came up with the name because our guitarist was talking about how we all have dyed awesome hair. Woo! We wanted to write a song that means something to people. To people women go through. I was just reading. So women go through so much, and we want to give
Go
voices to the girls who feel like they may be afraid to speak up. This song is for the people who feel like they can't be themselves. We are Chemical Heads, and we want to give voices to the voiceless. May I please introduce Chemical Heads.
Let's go, daughter!
Because we're ready to go. Lucy, bass. Marley, guitar. Veda, singer. And we are Chemical Heads.
Alright guys, that was so incredible. If you can't tell, I was like bawling my eyes out. I'm a horrible groupie when it comes to like things that my kids do or my nieces and nephews do, because I just love them so much and everything they do is just so incredible. Even if she was bad, I would have been crying, but obviously you can see that she was phenomenal. And I'm just so I can't even say anything right now because I'm about to start crying. I'm just so proud of her. But anyways, I have to go home because I have to go to Costco, and I have to babysit for my brother and things like that. But I wanted to stop and grab a coffee. But you guys will have to know that the budget thing, it ain't working, because we went to Buc-ee's last night and I spent $32, and then I got a drink here at the venue and it was like $5. So yeah, I'm like down to my last, and I'm about to spend it right here at this coffee shop. I'm trying Matilda's. It's one that actually, I don't even know if it's a coffee shop. I know it's like a brunch place, but I'm pretty sure I could just go in and grab a coffee. I'm hopeful because I see it on TikTok all the time, and it's so cute. And yeah, let's go try it. Okay, I got the peanut butter shaken espresso with oat milk. I really wanted the espresso tonic, but I really need my coffee today, so if I didn't like it, I would have been upset. So let's try this one. And I can't stand a paper straw. It's really my pet peeve. Yeah, that's good. Well, Matilda, 10 out of 10. I will be back again. I want to do like a little series, like Tasting Tuesday, and then on Tuesdays I can go and like try different coffees around. And this was one of the places that I wanted to go, so I already knocked off the list. Vlog. It's Sunday night. It was a lazy day today, so I really didn't do much, but for the great lock-in of the rest of 2026, I really want to start doing a closing shift at night, every single night, because sometimes I just like leave a couple dishes in the dishwasher, or sometimes I'll be like, I'll just do it in the morning. And since we've been doing school, like I don't want to do that anymore in the morning. I want to wake up in the morning, I want to go on a walk, I want to do my Bible study, and then I want to like get to doing stuff that I have to do. I don't want to spend the time to like clean up anymore. So now it's 10:40, so it's 10:40. Let's see how long it takes. I have to make Jesby's lunch, pack all of his snacks and stuff, clean up the kitchen, wash some dishes, put the boys to bed. Let's see if we can do it. All right, guys, it is 11:43, so it took me, can you see that? Well, anyways, it's 11:43, so it took me about an hour, and I got it all done. I'll show you after. There's a couple of dishes that are still left in the sink because the dishwasher was full, the counter is full, so I'll finish those tomorrow. But I got his breakfast and his lunch and his snacks packed. I got everything wiped down. I swept the floor. I'd say first closing shift was a success. And I even got a loaded in the washer while I was doing all of that, so that way I can put it in the dryer before I go to sleep. It's a little late, but stuff happens. And say it was a pretty good week. I did already spend all of my budget, so that's fun, but we really didn't have any plans for this week, so if we did, doesn't really matter. But we're locking in, guys. Wednesday is the 1st, and let's see how the second half of the year goes. See if we can keep up the momentum. And yeah, we will see you guys next week.